Asking my chef friend to turn my
I'm gonna
Taco
make
Bell
a
gourmet.
Scotch egg. First step is I'm gonna start making the sauce, and that's gonna take me the longest. So I'm just gonna strain Pepsi. So I'm gonna reduce all the liquid. Bay leaf, cloves of garlic. We're gonna actually make the breadcrumbs out of all of the shells. So now I just have the shells themselves. Now I'm gonna make like a sausage filling. I'm gonna actually use the steak and the ground beef and the chicken at my burrito. So this is the tricky part. I need to make a soft poached egg. We're gonna bring this up to a boil, and then we're gonna simmer for 4 minutes at heat. I'm gonna put all my Taco Bell meats, cheesy fiesta potatoes, sour cream and cheese and all. This is gonna be now like my sausage mousse. The next thing we really need to do is we need to start opening hot sauce packets. 20 sauces, 5 of each. Now we're gonna take out our shell. Should be nice and dry. Really crispy.
Wow.
I ground up all the crust, make breadcrumbs. Nice little crumbs for the Scotch egg once we peel them. Egg wash. And water. Before I do that, I'm gonna ice my eggs. This is our sausage, what we're calling sausage. It's our chicken and steak. So now that we have our meat mixture, this also sit nice. I'm just gonna bring everything up. Now that we have flour all around, drop it in my egg wash and in my crumb. And chill this for a second. I'm gonna make my rice puree. Just a little bit of beans. This is basically everything that was in the steak burritos. There's a little tomato, beans. Let's add a little buttermilk, it should be a little acidic. We're gonna blend this. So we're gonna fast it. Nice creamy sauce. Hot sauce creation. And now we'll fry our Scotch egg. Now let's get ready to plate. Puddle down. Scotch egg. Put our Scotch egg down. Slaw on top. This is fennel pollen. Okay. Drain this. This is our Pepsi and hot sauce. That's it. So this is our Doritos Locos Nachos Scotch egg with refried bean puree and iceberg lettuce. 10 out of 10.
Hey Isabel, I got these blueberries. Can you make something out of it?
Oh my god, of course. Follow me. So we're gonna start with our blueberries, and after that we're gonna add some like fresh lemon balm here from Virginia and a little bit of fresh sugar. There you go, and we're gonna take it to cook. Perfect. We're gonna do parachute. We need some milk, some water, some sugar. We're gonna add butter, and we're gonna bring this to boil. We bring our milk and butter to boil with our sugar, and we're gonna add our flour. Mix really fast. Perfect. Now let's take it to the mixer. Bring it over there, and we're gonna start paddling.
Okay, now what is this?
We're gonna add eggs one by one. There you go.
Oh.
Blueberries update, they're nice and caramelized, and just for a little bit of acidity, we're gonna add a little bit of the vinegar. So it's back to being shiny. And we're gonna blend this. Take a puree, and we're gonna let it cool down. So we're gonna put this also in a bag, and we're gonna let this cool in the fridge. Okay, we're gonna bag our parachute. Perfect.
Nice.
Put it on another piping bag, and we're gonna pipe some round eclairs. Perfect. And we are gonna also roll our crackling dough. This is just flour, sugar, and butter all mixed equal parts.
Okay.
We're gonna roll between 2 parchment papers. We're gonna take our doughs and place them on top. Perfect. And we're gonna go in the oven. 375. Yes. Ready. Out of the oven. Freeze dry blueberry. A little bit of powdered sugar. We're gonna put blueberry and we're gonna put pastry cream together. We're gonna go in and start filling pastry cream and blueberry puree everywhere. The more the merrier.
Wow. Blueberry shoe.
So good.
Asking my chef friend to turn my McDonald's gourmet.
We got Mickey D's French fries, double quarter pounder with cheese. We're gonna make a beef pithivier with pomme puree and sauce charcuterie. I'm gonna save these onions and these pickles. I'm going to sear the burgers in some olive oil. While my pan is heating, I'm gonna get after these French fried pomme puree. I'm gonna add a little bit of milk and cream. I'm gonna add some garlic and I'm gonna add some bay leaf. I'm gonna take these burgers, I'm gonna say goodbye to the bun. Hi bun. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna sear it. Just really wanna condense that flavor. Wonderful. Now, here go the fries. This is for our pomme puree, which is a fancy way of saying mashed potatoes. I'm gonna add just a pinch of salt, and we're gonna go ahead and try to build our beef pithivier or beef Wellington. Okay, first things first. I'm gonna take the spinach here, and that's just gonna help loosen. I'm gonna put this in between the two burgers. Now we're gonna mix these two together. Okay, let's build a Wellington. We've got our burgers. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of center it right there. Now I'm gonna invert the cheese. We're gonna take this, and we're gonna wrap it in something decadent. Absolutely lovely. Lay down a couple sheets. We're gonna put our beef on there. We are going to wrap it in puff pastry. We're just gonna brush the inside. We're gonna have a separate sheet that goes on top. We're gonna take this, we're gonna mark it, cut it just a little bit. We're getting to toward the end. And she's gonna go right in the oven. We're gonna reduce that, some beef stock. We're gonna give this just a little bit of a reduction. We're gonna wait for this to boil. So we're gonna take our pickles and we're gonna take the time. This is gonna be a really nice presentation piece. Pickles and onions go in. Everything's cooked down. We're gonna pour this in here. It's nice and easy. Thin it on low. Now I'm just gonna push it through a sieve and back into a pan. We're gonna let that cook out a little bit. These are looking good. Take our butter, break in, it's just in. And voila. So that's ready to rock. These mashed potatoes are looking good, these pomme puree. And now let's check out our pithivier. Okay, we're gonna let that rest for just a second. Oh, did you hear that? Oh my.
Oh man.
So you've got the puff pastry, the prosciutto, the two patties. See a little bit of that cheese kind of hold everything together, and the spinach and artichokes in the middle. A little bit of chive, our pomme puree. It's lovely. And I'm going to finish this dish tableside for you, as in true fine dining fashion. Good evening, sir. We have our beef, spinach, and artichoke pithivier with pomme puree with a lovely sauce charcuterie.
Thank you, chef.
My pleasure. Bon appetit.
Asking my chef friend to turn my McDonald's
Sir.
Chinese.
Hey, how's it going? We got a bunch of ketchup, French fries, of course, a filet of fish, my favorite sandwich. Let's get some of the tartar sauce off, and then we're gonna cut this into like fish sticks. And so what I think we're gonna do is make this salt and pepper filet of fish. Try and save these onions too, kind of set these aside. So chef, what's the first step? First step is to actually make our salt and pepper mix. We're gonna toast these peppercorns. That's a good mix. Just 50% white, 50% black. We're going to toast those until they get fragrant. Next step, the peppercorns are done and aromatic now. So we're going to take these out. And we're going to set these aside for a second. And then we're going to take the salt, and so the ratio is 2 times peppercorn, 1 time salt. We're going to put the salt in the pan. So we're going to turn that fire off, leave that there while we go and grind these peppercorns. You certainly can smell that now. Just a pinch of the MSG, and then your salt. And then we're going to take the strips of the fish, fire the wok up. Oh yeah, high heat.
And then
how do you know when it's ready?
When you start to get some of the color on the onions, that's the best, or the garlic. You can see I added the garlic last because it was minced and so it doesn't burn. So now the fish.
Okay, the Filet-O-Fish.
Fish. We're gonna add a good amount of scallions here. And the most important part again is our salt and pepper mix.
Okay.
Now we're gonna move that into one of our Lucky Danger boxes.
Oh snap! So you're turning my McDonald's into a Lucky Danger.
Lucky Danger.
Lucky Danger meal.
Like this is exactly how we pack it up for Lucky Danger. And then pop it.
Okay.
Sticker. Pick your character.
Can you show us the characters that you got?
These are all the little Lucky Danger guys. And then we'll set it up ready to go. And that's it. McDonald's the Lucky Danger, right? Ready to go.
Wow. Thank you, Chef. Chef, you turned the Filet-O-Fish into
salt and pepper Filet-O-Fish.
Is my chef friend valid or no? Asking my chef friend to turn my McDonald's sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle gourmet.
Make something work with this. First thing I'm going to do is carefully try to remove the cheese. So now we have this, we're just going to dry this out. The next thing we're going to do is make pâte à choux. Okay, so milk, get a little bit of butter, pinch of salt. I'm just going to dice up my hash brown. So now I'm going to work a little bit on my sausage ragu. So now I'm going to add the flour. Just going to stir this in. After many minutes of mixing, I'm going to transfer this to our mixer. We're going to start adding our eggs. Good dough. So I have my potato, my hash brown. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of cheese, a little bit of our pâte à choux dough. Blend this together. I'm going to add a little bit of chive. We're going to put this in a pastry bag, mixture. I'm going to take some twine, water, a little tray with olive oil. As soon as they start floating, you know they're done. I'm just going to let these cool down while we make the last component, which is going to be the sauce. Next step is to make the sauce. I think we're going to do like a carbonara style. So I'm just going to kind of put this egg patty in the blender. Then I'm going to add cream to it. And now we have our whip. That's going to be our sauce. Now we're ready to start the sausage patty that we have. Shallots and garlic that have been like slow cooked in a little bit of olive oil. Adding my sausage. A little bit of oil. Grab my gnocchis that are now nice and chilled. Bitter green. Take our crumbs. These I'm just going to give a nice little chop. We're going to take some oregano here. Gonna mince up a little bit of oregano, a little bit of butter to make a little bit of brown butter. What you guys see right here, you see the bits and pieces? Yeah, that's what we're looking for. I want the milk solids that are in the butter. So I'm gonna add my oregano. Okay, we're gonna add our McGriddle pancake, kind of crush these down. And now we're gonna kind of bring everything together. We're gonna add this to the pan. This is the egg patty, a little bit of milk and egg yolks. Take some of our hot water. There's a lot of black pepper. Not breakfast anymore. A really nicely coating kind of Parmesan cheese. McGriddle crumble. There you have it, man.
That looks amazing. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. That was awesome. Looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, man. Until next time.